Hello, welcome back to Being in Nothingness. Alright, last episode we made massive amounts of progress in the ends justify the means. So it's time to continue this episode. Alright, there you go. We made a bridge, we got a bunch of beans. Okay, I figured out how to very easily clear all the white beans we have for this guy. I can just put all the white beans into a pile on this guy here and then blow it up. That will just get rid of it by dropping them all in the water. So we really need not worry about that. I can do the same here, honestly. So again, no need to worry about that. The biggest problems are the remaining three. This one, and this one. Okay, but before that, I'm going to try and... I'm just gonna very quickly try and bridge over to clear this guy's recipe. So yeah, let's go all the way over. Let's set the recipe of the icicle to 1 white bean, and then build a bridge across. Yeah. Oh, I set the color of it to be yellow. Oops. How do we get so many beans to begin with? I don't remember when we got this many beans. Like, even in the process of trying to bridge over. Was I just too scared? Okay. Actually. Let's... Oh yeah, I can't do anything about this. Well, I can still get over and change the recipe of the icicle. I think I should, because I'm kind of running out of beans here. In particular, I'm kind of running out of yellow beans. Actually, there are a bunch here. Don't really need to worry. There. That should be good enough. Okay, let's get rid of the icicle and gain all our beans back. Okay, with that, we can now clear out the recipe of the cloud in case we ever need to do that. We will have to eventually, because of you. So, sure. Alright. Let's work on these 3 problems individually. Let's start with the cyan bean, since we got that closest first. So how do I get the cyan bean here? Could I get an object moving around? I can't really get... I can get a blob. I can't get a blob as far as this though. Because I can only shove, and then like nothing else can really enact movement onto a blob. Nothing can really push a blob. Okay. How about a vine? Well, you will need to pull, so the vine will need to be here or here, which seems even more difficult. Bucket? I could make a dispense. Why would I want to make a dispenser? I don't know. Okay, what? I could kill something here and then explode. I could kill something here while its recipe is blue. But what could even get here? Okay, a roller could get in here and here. Yes, a roller could do that. But why would I want that to happen? I don't know. I'm thinking a bucket that moves back and forth could also be interesting. An ice block? An ice block can do things. I don't think I ever tried having an ice block hit a blob before. Have I? Can we try? Have an ice block hit a blob and see what happens to the ice to the blob? I don't think anything happens actually. I think the blob just stays as a blob. Okay. Let's set the... I need the icicle to be in a better spot. How about here? No. How about here? This is probably good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Then I'm going to put down a bucket. Freeze the bucket. Okay. Actually, before all of that, I think I needed to have shift up, put a block here first. Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be a pretty long-winded exercise, but don't worry about it. Okay, so block there. Block. Recipe gets removed. Honestly, I have so many beans, I could have just put two beans there. Okay, freeze. And then bucket. Okay, let's see. Nothing! That was all for nothing. Sure. No, not the right state. I think yellow was the right state. No, was red the right state? Was green the right state? Green was the right state, okay. Actually, no. This was extra progress, so I don't want to undo that. Okay. Fine, we'll just have a blob with us for now. So how do I actually get something in here? This is so out of the way. I've never seen anything like that before. Like, it could be a bucket that moves up and down or left and right, but how do I enact the motion in those directions? I don't know. If I could put something here, is it easier to put something here or not? It's unlikely. I can put blobs here and here, but no further. Are those positions useful? Maybe. An icicle can reach here diagonally, yes, but there's no point in that. I'm thinking of it being a vine that pulls in an object as it's moving. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay. That's kind of a tricky maneuver. It's... Oh, is it possible? A vine needs to be here or here. But how? If I can't shoot a bean here nor put a blob there. I think the question might be how to put a blob there. Is that how to put a blob there? Oh, I can shove more than one blob, of course. So I have two blobs. Oh, okay, well then that makes things a lot easier. Okay, I'm gonna put down the vine recipe here as well. Just so we can... yeah, just so we can do things more easily. So the idea is that... Actually, the vine... I might have wanted a more horizontal instead. Okay, I haven't really thought of this plan yet. But the idea is that if I shove the blob here, I turn into a vine via a string of vines. I can kill this vine over here, I can kill this vine over here. Then this will be a singular vine. I can get like maybe a roll to roll down. It gets pulled into vine. But I need to kill the vine. Oh, no, it's easier if it were the other way around. A roller inside. Wait, no, but it can't be moving. A roller inside being pulled outwards can't be moving vertically. It needs to be... Yeah, that makes no sense. What am I doing? Does it have to be a vine? It doesn't have to be a vine. It could be like... It could be a roller rolling down. I could put two rollers rolling down to stack them here, of course. And I blow things up. But I would need to kill this vine as it is pulling in a roller that's moving. Which I think is a truly difficult thing to do. Because I can't control your death easily at all. Yeah. Is there any other way to push things in here? Via... I don't know. I don't think so, really. This might be a much bigger problem than I thought. I don't see any way to get the cyan bean in. I don't see any way to get the cyan bean in. There might be a few ways to do it, but like I'm not very... Yeah, I'm not very confident right now. Like, it could be... It could be a bunch of things that move here and here, but none of them are useful. None of them are useful, wow. This is insane, really. Should I work on this another time? This one problem. I really don't see any way it could work out using any of the tricks we've discovered. The biggest problem is like the closest I've gotten is a roller that's rolling, being moved by a vine, and then the vine releasing. Oh, what if it was an icicle? What if it was an icicle? What if it was an icicle? Ooh. Would that work? I feel like I find that particularly difficult to imagine. Well, yes. That would be quite difficult. Right? I don't know, maybe. If I got a frozen blob here, I push it in at the same time as a roller. I've got a vine here. Okay, so let's try that. Yeah, let's try that. Okay. So similarly, I'll put some vines down to set the recipes. I'm gonna need a second blob here. Nope. So blob can be there. Can easily just grab a vine here. Ah, you know what? Screw it. Just give me a third blob. And I'll put a vine down. And then I guess a bomb. How about here? Okay. Perfect. You can grab all the beans you want, I guess. Okay, let's set things up more properly now. I really don't like that this line is now visible. Like, there's no way to avoid you. What is one thing you can't grab? It's another vine, of course, but... Oof. Yeah, what is one other thing you can't grab? I don't want to just put beans down to try and... I mean, okay, I can also try and lure you by just pushing in like bombs or something. Let's do that. Let's lure you in using bombs, so... Ah, I can't use bombs. Actually, buckets would be good. Okay, hold on. Buckets would be very good to block you, right? Buckets definitely block your way. Okay, so... Give me a sec here. Let's put down a bunch of beans. And then we'll do stuff. Yeah, you'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna set the recipe of the... bucket now, whatever, however many beans I need. Actually, there, bucket. Okay, this bucket will block our way, and the vine will be safe from the vine. Good. Hopefully it isn't going to affect us in any way, but I can just push it out of the way and then, you know, freeze it or whatever to get rid of it. Okay, so... let's do our things. So I was thinking of... no. I was thinking of, I need a frozen blob here. Okay. Let's change up the recipes now. I'm gonna get rid of the vine recipe, because I don't need it. So the recipe of the icicle, then bomb. Okay. Then I need a roller here. Okay, so let's go all the way back. Let's change the roller recipe for the first time in a while. I'm gonna wonder if this works. So the idea is that by shoving downwards, this guy will eventually become an icicle, which will freeze the roller. Can I time that at the same time as when a roller goes in, so that it's being grabbed by the vine as it freezes? Oh my god, that is so perfect! Oh my goodness, it works! Can you believe it? It works. Holy crap, okay. So all I need to do is just blow everything up. And also I need to set the recipe of the roll to be blue, of course. But it works. Oh, I'm glad that it works. Okay. So... we already know that to get a bean across this line over here, we can use a bucket. Going back and forth. And we should be very safe from that. So now I'm going to put down the blue bean here so it is grabbed by the bucket. Set it across. It's going to be dropped, but then we'll pick it up again. Okay. And now the recipe of the roller can be a single blue bean. Okay, and now I'm just going to push you away. I mean, you won't really be a problem for us anymore. Okay, blue bean is there. Bucket be frozen, whatever. We don't need to worry about this part anymore. Very good. So that's open now. Next up, it is probably going to be this purple sensor that we work with. to do that, I'm definitely gonna start by sending the purple bean across. Sorry, I was distracted. Okay. So, how to get the purple bean in? This one is also interesting. I feel like it has to be a very similar method. Yeah, okay. I can freeze something. No, I can't freeze something there. Can I? I can freeze a bomb there. If you were pushed this way and being pulled in into a vine. Into this icicle, which would be in the same area as the vine, which is a problem, but that shouldn't be a big problem for us. Then I could just build a bridge here and then we'll be done. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. There are a lot of ways to have that work out. Or is there? Yeah, no, there is. I can put a bucket in between the vine and the icicle to block the line of sight, I think. So yeah, we should be okay. Okay, so that's our game plan. Vine, bucket, icicle. All can be done with 1 bean recipes, I believe. Then we need a bomb up there, which is easy enough. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So let's set the vine recipe. Go away. Vine recipe. This is gonna take a while as well, but it's whatever. Oh, actually, vine recipe is kind of. Ooh. Okay, fine. We'll make things a bit easier. Let's also set up the bucket so that we'll be locked. I don't know why this hasn't really been a thing. Maybe I've just never decided it was a thing I could do, but I've never ever like used. Well, I have in the Vine Island, but it's very rare nowadays. In the late game, what? Oh, the block recipe is also coinciding with the bucket. I haven't used the idea that vines can not see through buckets recently. That hasn't really been a thing in like the later puzzles. It's been a lot. Like it showed up a lot in the earlier puzzles, but yeah, see in the later puzzles it doesn't happen. But I think it's kind of strange that we don't really follow up with this idea as much. But I'm glad that we're using it more now, I guess. It's actually really easy. It's a very easy way of blocking a vine, which I think is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to move these beans away first. Okay, so now all we do is push in the block, push in the bomb, but we do need the icicle to exist first. Okay, so the idea is that the bomb will freeze here, it will drop into the water, and then we will form a bridge there. And afterwards I can just blow everything up to clear it all out. Yeah. Okay. So blow everything up. Can I freeze the ice? There you go. Perfect. And then now I just blow you up as well. Cool, look at that. We now have our bridge over. But we still have a ton of yellow to work with. Okay, very nice. The purple sensor is solved. And now the last one is the white sensor, which is this guy. How in the world am I gonna get to you? I feel like it has to be some icicle related shenanigans. Or maybe a cloud. Ooh, it could be a cloud pulled in by a vine that just shoots you. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. That's very fancy. I kind of feel that it's really funny that these are both recipe tiles. It's kind of just a mess with me that these are recipe tiles. Fortunately, now the recipes are really complicated. I just have to make sure I leave things open, because vines and clouds are very, very harmful. So I do have to make sure that I can clear things up after I'm done. I will also need some blobs to help me out here. Okay. So let's have the blob. The recipe is going to probably be kind of big from now. Which is fine. I want the recipe of something random to be a single bean. Because... I mean, it actually can be anything, really. It can be a vine, as long as it makes something. So yeah, I'm going to need a blob here. Okay. Also going to want a blob up there, which would be easy. I'm definitely going to have the cloud exist first. Oh, wait a minute. We might have something else to worry about. No, there are ways to go around it, but I'm going to have to like do things a bit more cautiously. Because both the vine and the cloud are actually kind of hurtful to each other. Given the fact that we push blobs in here. If it were a cloud that exists first, a blob going in will get shot by the cloud and become a cloud itself. If it were a vine, then the same thing happens, where the vine grabs that blob and then turns into a vine. So... Oh, also, there's a sign being here, sure. So I'm gonna want to do that thing, I think, all the way back in Antechamber, where I don't put a cloud here first, but I have a cloud here, and I block with something, maybe like a bomb, which is entirely okay. So then the idea is that I push away, and then I shove down. Wait, it's still gonna turn into a cloud. Yeah, I'm gonna need a vine and a cloud, I think. Because I'm pretty sure there's no good way to... there might be a way to do this. I'm thinking about it. What if it were... What if it were an icicle here that froze at this point? That's pulling in something else random. Like a bucket, for example, or a bomb. If a vine pulled in a bomb and it got frozen here, that would be also fine, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's try that. No. Crap, the icicle plate. Okay. Wow, this is difficult. I'm trying to do this in the most concise way possible, but it's kind of difficult to do that for some reason. I'm trying to find an interesting way to do this, not just freeze everything and get through. Like, a vine pulling a cloud seems like the best option, but... it just seems so... There are ways around it, I think. Okay, so let's set the recipe of the icicle to be, how about 3? Just cause. So I gotta do a bit of forward planning here. shove. Okay, bomb there with some beans below it. Icicle will be here. You know what? Bucket. Let's have your recipe be something weird. Like one yellow, one white. Shield us. And later I will just destroy everything. The idea is that the same thing here. The vine here is going to pull in. And it's going to freeze here, and I can put something here, like maybe a cloud. Or some beans. You know, I'm going to reset the exact same thing. Yeah. Okay. So let's do that. So once again, it's gonna have to be blob. You in there. This time I'm just gonna put the bomb here, destroy everything once I'm done. We need a vine, which is doable. No one's recipe happens to be one white bean for now, right? Yeah, okay. This is kind of lazy. Again, I'm just freezing everything and walking over. Nothing interesting is happening, but at this point I'm out of ideas, so... Oops. Yep. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. I'll kill you again. There you go. Okay, so now we're done with that section. And walk back over. Destroy the icicle. And now I have a place to put my beans. You have to do a bit of math here to figure out exactly what I want. Oh, that's not true. I just need to shove in a bunch of beans. Shove in a bunch of beans. I need to reset the exact same thing here. Let's have the recipe of the... Let's have the recipe of the cloud be... I don't know how many beans I want. I need to make sure there are enough beans left on this ice block. Sure, 9. Okay, let's have the cloud recipe be 3 again. So now this vine here... I'm gonna put the beans here, because I think this is a good spot. So the vine's gonna do stuff, yeah. But I can buffer enough to walk past and wait until there are exactly 3 beans left. At which point I'll shoot a... Is this 3? It's 3. Shoot a cloud. Cloud gets... yeah, sure. Cloud gets dragged over, turns into a vine, and there we go. That white bean is gone. Okay, now I have to go back. I take the long route. Throw in a bomb to destroy that vine, and then throw in another bomb to destroy that vine. Like that. Okay, perfect. So that is basically everything done. The last thing we need to do is get rid of every white bean, which, trust me, will be the easiest part of this process. So to do that... Wait, that white bean's down there, dang it. Okay. Let's pull you in. Yeah, kind of annoying that there's white beans there, but it's fine. We have a vine here, which will be okay. The vine will pull in the white beans for us. There aren't any stray white beans left to clear it. I don't think so. Okay. There are no white beans here either? No. Okay. So the idea is beans there. Bomb in. Destroys that, all the beans get dropped. You just have to repeat that over and over again. So just like how... Well, I'm not destroying every ice block, but... Well, essentially going to try and return this level back into its original state by clearing out every bit of white beam we've generated in the past. So same thing here, which will be our final thing to do actually. And we should be done after this, because everything's cleared. All the beans here. I have one white bean, sorry, one yellow bean. There should be nothing else left. Boom, and there you go. The white dispenser dispenses one white bean, allowing me to walk through. So yeah, this is it. Whoa. Sorry? Set my magnifier on. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot this, because I'm quite proud of this achievement that I beat this level, basically with 0 help. I need to check. How many moves have I taken? Most people do that. My move counter, 8,814. That's a lot of moves. Yeah. That really is a lot of moves. I think a lot of it is walking around trying to figure out how to get the initial bomb to go into here, but once the bomb destroyed this block, right, it basically just solved the puzzle like for us. Everything else was less complicated in a sense. Everything else basically boiled down to tiny puzzles that I had to solve my own. All of which were actually no problem at all. So yeah, let's walk through there and see what's on the other side. Oh, that just clears this level. Okay. I guess the level returned itself to its original state. Sure. And with that... Okay, we can't see ourselves on the map, but yes. Look at this. Can I see the bunny? Is the bunny looking out for me? Where's the bunny? Oh yeah, the bunny usually follows me into a level. There you are. I think it just goes away once I leave, I think. Can I see it? It goes away. Yeah, it goes away. Bye-bye, bunny. Alright. Oh, that was really cool. Let's finish this and call it done. GG's. Ah, new area. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't get an achievement for this. Yeah, I didn't get an achievement for this. Oh. Well, I might have to go back all the way... Oh, I'll just use the map. Where is it? Is it here? No. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the... I'm actually gonna be in one of the rooms. Here. Where is it? Is it here? No. Yeah, where is this extra room? Like, I didn't see it show up. It doesn't show. Oh, it shows. Is it this one? It might be this one. Okay, it's fittingly right next to the beginner world, I guess. Yeah, here you are. Hello. This tapestry is in perfect condition. It looks much better than all the others. Why because this place was preserved so well? Can I read? Oh, I can read. Hi, we're so glad you made it. Step on the teleporter in the middle of the room to come meet us in our new home. We have puzzles for you too. Ooh, post mastery, I see. Let's go meet the gang. Sanctuary. Hello. Oh, hi bunny. You're there. Oh, there are more puzzles here. Dang it. I can sail. Do I want to sail? Isn't that just like a leave? Well, it's not leave, because this is how you leave. Oh, this is by all 4 of them. Whoever finds this, welcome to our sanctuary. We're so glad you finally made it. In the years since we came here, all 4 of us have come to love the art of puzzle making. We think we've probably spent more time with them than the guardians of the temple did back when this place was running. We put a sort of garden with some of our favorite puzzles for you to enjoy. When you're ready, get in the magic boat nearby and sail over to join us. We can't wait to meet you. Oh wow, that is a lot of puzzles. There is a very interesting looking one right here. Are there any new mechanics? Doesn't look like it so far. I mean, I can't tell because the monsters don't show up yet. Oh, there's some clouds in here. Okay. Yeah, more puzzles to solve. I guess we'll do this a bit more. There's some beans. What's new? Beans are a very old thing now. Yeah, so this one is a interesting looking puzzle, I said. Just need a bomb to destroy that and win. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Oh, what are these? Is this a new mechanic? This is a new mechanic. Field notes. I've been able to reverse engineer enough of how their wands work to create a simple orb that responds to them. Oh, okay. So I guess you shoot them to make them work or something. Oh no! What is this? We've seen this before. Why is it back? Why is it back? Okay. Yeah, keep taking a look around. That sounds interesting. It's big, huge. More puzzles, more puzzles. Icicle there. That is. Are we at the top? Yeah, we're at the top. There's one more in the bottom corner I never actually entered. Okay, 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 okay. I do really want to go meet the guys, though. The people there. So let's go meet them on the boat eventually. Here's another level. Oh my goodness, there are so many more blocks in this one. Yeah, these look so scarily simple. I'm afraid of like what I'm gonna see in the solution. Well, they aren't simple, like without the monsters, without the recipes, they look scarily simple. There's like, well, this one looks complicated, but the one down there had barely any. This reminds me of like Bucket Land, I think. This looks like a bucket puzzle, if I had to guess. Anyway, let's go sail on the boat. Okay, on the boat. With my bunny. Is there gonna be like a special island that they're on? Oh, it's the credits. Alright. There's a lot of free land here. You can make puzzles in here if you wanted to. Additional puzzle design. Lots of sound effects. At this point, I would supposedly give my thoughts on the game, but we're not even close to being done yet, so I won't just yet. We'll do that when we actually reach the end of the game, which will be at the very least after I've solved all the puzzles on that island. So yeah, there's a bunch of custom content in this game made by people. Not sure if I ever want to look at those, but I feel like I would like to look at those. Those seem to be quite fun. Okay, good stuff. Oh, special island. This looks like Cloud Island given the whiteness of the sand. Oh nice, they gave us a sign. Like quite literally. Yeah, here they are. I'm gonna guess that these are Frank and Michelle. These two? Yeah, it's my... No. Frank. Michelle? Charlene? Carl. Yeah, that's my guess. 179. Oh, there's a roller here. With a little... I was gonna say medal, but no, this is a tag. Like a collar tag. It's our new pet. A roller. You have like no arms. Or really tiny arms. Is that how it's like? Oh, okay. I guess that probably makes sense. Yeah. So yeah, 179 puzzles done, 9 was complete, and actually exactly 59 hours. Very cool. So yeah, we've beaten the game. At the very least. Yeah, I got the achievement for finding out what happened to the academics. Of course, we're not done yet. We still have to go to the actual sanctuary. We'll go meet the people later again. Maybe if they ever make more puzzles, they'll just like keep adding to this big island here or something. That's cool. I wonder, like, in the actual game development, what happened to these puzzles. These are like extras, they're post-mastery, but are they just like... was there just no space to fit them into the main game? Were they made after the game's release? Or was it something about them, like the special new mechanics that prevented them from being in the game? No idea. It's also cool. Alright, so yeah, we've beaten the game. I keep saying that. I mean, it's true, but I keep saying that. We'll work on these next time. Oh, I also have all the difficulties even before entering the puzzles. Cool. Oh wow, okay, there are very few. In fact, there are no 1-bean puzzles here. There's like 1 2-bean puzzle and that's it. Okay. So yeah, we'll work on these next episode. Until then, I'm glad to be done with that big puzzle. Until next time, hope you guys enjoy the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye!